Hey folks, I have your home prices and insights for York Region for week ending December 22nd, the week before Christmas. There's lots going on. I just want to talk real quickly to the realtors. I don't often address my messages to the realtors that are out there, but this time I'm going to. To the realtors that watch this channel, first of all, I appreciate you watching and you've called. I've had some great conversations with some really good realtors out there over the course of the year. This message is for the realtors that are looking at what I feel they're looking at this business the wrong way. We've worked with many realtors through the course of the year, through the course of our career as realtors. And there's some realtors that act in the best interest of their client, and there's other realtors that are more transactional, that it's all about that deal, and the client is kind of secondary. In my view, my opinion, that's a mistake. I'll give you an example. We recently helped a client where we bought a condo for them many years ago. Then later on in life, we bought a semi for them, and we recently just bought their dream detached home. Now, this client has called us every step of the way, and along the way has referred us to some family and friends for other business. I'm not naive. I know they know other realtors. I know they get bombarded with marketing material, and everybody and their uncle knows a realtor these days. They keep calling us because they feel good about working with us. And that's the way I'm asking you to look at every client. Look at them like, how can I work? How can I help this client so well that for the rest of their life, I'm going to be their realtor? That's the way you should be looking at each person. Work in the best interest of your client. Everything else is secondary. And if you do that, you'll have a prosperous business. If you don't, well, it's just not a good business model, and it's what some of the negative situations out there that give realtors a bad name. That's my message. Work in the best interest of your client to all the realtors that are watching. Let's get into the numbers. So it's the week before Christmas. If you're thinking, it's almost the holidays, nothing's going on in real estate, you'd be wrong. I'm going to show you that shortly. If you want to reach out to us, we've made it really simple. In the description below, there's a link to my calendar. Just book a time that's convenient for you, and we'll talk about whatever's on your mind related to real estate. I've got York Region here. I'm going to start off with condos for all of York Region, and then I'm going to break down Vaughan, Richmond Hill, and Markham for detached properties. Okay, so York Region condos. Sales have been coming down over the last few weeks. We sold 43 condos last week. None of those were at $1 million or more, but average sold price is still way up there, $713,000. The record price this year was $721,000. So for us to be at $713,000, no condo selling over $1 million, prices have been going up. A year ago, we were sitting just under $600,000. We're now at $713,000. Prices have been going up steadily for condos in York Region. $713,000 is currently 23% higher than last year's average sold price. Of the 43 that did sell, 72% sold at list price or more. So that's been kind of going up also, because just in October we were sitting at 50 and 60%. We're now at 72% selling at list price or more. Listings have been coming down. We listed only 33 condos in all of York Region, which we kind of expect sales to kind of come down. We expect listings to come down. This is what's happening. Months of inventory is sitting at 0.5, so the market got a little bit tighter, and average days on market is 15. Let's look at Vaughan detached properties. We sold 30 detached properties last week, which is similar to what we've been doing over the last few weeks. 12 of those 30 sold at $2 million or more. which is one of the reasons such a high percentage of the sales are at $2 million or more. Average sold price is sitting at $2,118,000. It's way up there when it comes to Vaughan detached prices. And when we compare to where we were December last year, we're sitting at around 1.6. We're at over 2 million now. Well, the current price of $2,118,000 is 44% higher than last year's average sold price. Of the 30 that did sell, 67% sold at list price or more. Listings are coming down. Active listings is only 91. And months of inventory has remained the same as the previous week at 0.7 months of inventory, with 23 being the average days on market. Average days on market has jumped way up. There was a few properties that were a little bit on the expensive side. It stayed on the market quite a bit, which brought up the general average days on market. Here's Richmond Hill. We sold only 18 properties, which is way down that it's been for a long, long time. It's one of the lowest weeks we've had. 7 of those were at $2 million or more. When you get into these low type of sales, I just got to kind of say, and especially over the holiday season, look, we're still promoting these numbers and telling you what's happening out there as a matter of fact. But sometimes these numbers get a bit skewed just because of the low sales, and one high sale, low sale could really affect the numbers. And you're looking at the average sold price for Richmond Hill sitting at $2,284,000. Well, there was only 18 sales, but the average sold price is way up there right now, which sits at 28% higher than last year's average sold price for the same week. Of the 18 that sold, 61% sold at list price or more. Listings have been coming down. We listed only 22 detached properties last week. Months of inventory is sitting at 1.4 months of inventory. Let's take a close look at Markham. We sold 25 detached properties in Markham. 8 of those were at $2 million or more. Average sold price is sitting at $1,917,000. Last year at this time we were 1.4, 1.5. We're now sitting at 1.9, which is 32% higher than last year's average sold price. Of the 25 that did sell, 72% sold at list price or more. It's pretty competitive in Markham. And we've listed only 24 listings. Months of inventory is sitting at 0.8, less than 1 month of inventory. Average days on market is 13. When we look at the overall months of inventory, it's pretty tight. We're heading into the holiday season with very low months of inventory. The supply demand is very imbalanced, with demand way up here, supply way down here. There's listings coming onto the market. We need way more, but we do expect things to slow down, but they won't be finished. They won't stop to zero. There's still going to be activity. If you're looking to buy, you're looking to sell, there's opportunities right now. That's the market. Hope you had a phenomenal holiday, Christmas season, whatever it is that you're celebrating, and we'll keep coming to you every single week with the numbers.